Alright, so this is going to be an unboxing video of this. I believe it's a rotisserie kebab grill kind of thing. So let's go ahead and open this up. The camera's kind of in my way. Anyways, we have these plastic tabs. We're going to try and see if we can get this out, or probably just going to have to cut it because the way they wrap these, it looks like they're overlapped too much. So actually, if you ever wondered these kinds of things, you can actually peel them like this and then break them off. You just rotate it to the bottom. You can see you can pull up a tab and then you can peel that, and then once you get past this one, you can break it. Alright, so actually no scissors or knives required for that. Just like that. Okay, we've got all three tabs out. Rotate it back down. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this thing open. So with this, they taped it far down, so let's just cut it open. Okay, just like this. Cut this side. Okay, open this up, and there we go. So we got this. Oh no, I don't like styrofoam little ball things that get everywhere, especially with all the static. So let's see, they have this little thing here. It's all in Chinese. Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to just figure it out. It's all in Chinese. Okay, well, it's all in Chinese, so I don't know. I could probably use the Google Translate thing to look it up, but here's what it comes with. So it comes with these skewer things, okay? And has a whole bunch of them. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a bit. It comes with this USB cable here. Okay, it's a USB-A to USB-A, I think, or is this USB-B? I don't know. Whatever this type of connector is called. I think it's USB-A. I think B is the one that's like usually for printers and stuff. Alright, there's this random tube here. I guess we'll have to figure out what that's for. Alright, they got these skewers. You can see it has these flat lines here, so that way the meat can actually spin around on it. And then it has these little gears here for spinning. Problem is they have different kinds, so they got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we got 20 of these normal ones, and then we got 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of these sai looking ones. Right, or whatever you want to call these. They're not quite size because it's like way long here. Okay, so 5 of these, 20 of these, and we got 2 of these tubes, which I'm not sure what these tubes are for, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, I got this. There's a handle or strap here, but I guess I can't get it out that way, so we're going to try and lift it up from here. Okay, I guess let's turn it sideways and try and get this out. There we go. Then, oh no, we're getting styrofoam everywhere. Okay, got this. Wiggle this out, take it off, it's stuck. Okay, so we'll take that out. Guess we're gonna have styrofoam everywhere. And we'll take this guy out. They put this, I guess, so it doesn't, whoa, so it doesn't scratch. Oh no, there's a big dent on there, so we might have to see see about an exchange or something. It has this little grate here for, like, I guess dripping, or I guess does the charcoal go on top of this for better airflow underneath? But there's that. Okay. It looks like this tray comes out as well, I guess for the charcoal dust, but there are these holes here, so I don't know if this is just to pour the dust out. I would think it should lock in the up position for better airflow, but this one, you can see it just falls, so maybe I have to tighten the screws on this side better, okay, so I can get better airflow here. And then we got this, okay, it has, the feet that just fell off. Oh, maybe I have to assemble it or something. Huh, interesting. It's making some noises in there. Okay, anyways, these are the feet. This is the top piece here that I think is supposed to go here for like holding the kebab, but it's like falling in. This is weird. Okay, is this tube supposed to go here? Maybe these attach to this? I don't know. Okay, I guess this can go into here, and then that allows you to put it here, right? Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to go. So this can go in like that. Can it go in both? Oh, both sides. All right, that's kind of weird, but okay, I guess it fits. And then I put it in that slot. Let me see if I can understand any of it from this booklet. Okay, I guess you can kind of see they have that. And then we have these feet here that we need to figure out how to attach. We got this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to translate it. It looks like you can get like a little bucket container to put in there. I don't know how they're getting this grill, like a normal grill grate here. And then they're showing like you can use it on the table. Won't that? Is this like a special table? Okay, I don't know. They show like different stuff that doesn't come with it. All right, let's see here. So we got that. Let's see how we can get the feet attached on. Oh, this thing is, I don't know. It's so, I thought it was like something where it retracts into there, but I guess not. All right, so these feet, they open up like this. Feels pretty flimsy. Okay, but it looks like open them up like this. Okay. Sorry, I know it's going out of view of the camera. And I guess these straps kind of help so that it can only open so far. All right. The straps make it so it can only extend so far. But these feet feel kind of wobbly. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Now let's get this grill on top. I guess I need to zoom out for you guys because this is way too close. Let's raise this higher. There you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, then we got this that can fit in here. Is there a specific way? Okay, no, I think they're both the same. Okay, so that goes there, and I'm assuming you want this open, these little side slots open so that air can go in. Alright, and then this is probably to help with the charcoal for more airflow as well. If you don't have this open, it probably won't get much airflow. Okay. Alright, here's the USB cable here. I'm going to try plugging this in with a portable USB adapter. Okay, there's just a, whoa, I'm scared. Moving this thing is kind of a little, I don't know. All right, there's a USB port here. So the USB plug just plugs in right there. Is this some protective plastic that needs to be peeled off? I don't know. Feels like it, but I don't know. All right, so it plugs in like that. I'm gonna get a little USB bank and I'll be back. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. I got a little USB power bank. Let's go ahead and see. Plug it in and see what happens. Okay, so I can actually see the chains in here moving. So we'll unplug it first. It looks like there's no on-off switch. It's just the moment you plug it in, it turns on, right? Yeah, I don't see an on-off switch. So you basically put this here with the little cogs in these holes. And then when you turn it on, it will spin those. So I guess you can do it while it's on, and you can actually see the thing spinning there. Let me actually show a more close-up view so you can see how it looks. So if you want, you can just put a little bit of charcoal only on one side. And if you want, you can get this kind so you can actually see it spinning better. Okay. Just like that. And that's how it works. Okay. Alright. Very simple, straightforward. I'll put multiple of these Psy looking ones so you can kind of see it spinning easier. Alright, and that's pretty much what it looks like. So, pretty simple to set up. Alright, you can see them spinning around. I wonder if you just use these kebab sticks. Let me turn it off. So if we take these all out, I wonder if you can just put, oh, I guess you could technically also put it the opposite direction. So if you want it to go this way. Alright, and I think it will it go opposite direction? Let's see. So if we got one this way, and then we got one this way. Actually, it turns the same direction. So, no matter which side you put it on, it turns the same direction. Okay? I don't know if that matters or not. But I wonder if you can just use this as like a grill surface if you have a whole bunch. The only problem is then these things will kind of come out when you lift up the meat if it's stuck to it. So, yeah. But I guess in theory you can kind of use it as a grill grate. So you can just put a whole bunch of these and then you can just put it on, like if you have a big steak or something, you can probably just rest it on here. The only problem is that when you go to lift it up, if it's stuck to this, then it's gonna pull them out. Okay, so then we have, let me see here. Then we have this big thingy here that, again, you have to put those little tubes on, I guess. I was hoping this would actually hold on well, so it doesn't. So I guess, do you drop these? Okay, I guess you drop it all the way in. And then you can go ahead and put these in there. So, I guess whatever works for you, however you can get it on easier. Okay, it looks like if I get it on first and then put it. Okay, so then you can have them grill on here. And then, I guess when they're ready, you can like put it there and all your food will roll off. I don't know. I guess you have to kind of raise it a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't trust this thing. I feel like you're going to lose all your kebabs. Okay. If you lift it higher to where it tilts this way, then it's okay. But if you let it go all the way down in here, you can see it's like tilted that way. I guess you can like bend it down. I don't know. I guess you have to kind of lift it up first. So that way it's like that. Okay. And then you can see, you can put them on there when they're done. And they can store there, keeping warm. The only thing is if you want it to be like closer down to keep warm, I guess you have to kind of lift it higher out of the tubes. Yeah, so it's not all the way in. And then that's okay. Yeah. And also if there's meat on it, it'll be heavier, so it'll kind of pull it down a little bit, obviously. But, yeah. The only thing with this is if you're adjusting it while there's hot charcoals here, you're going to be burning your hands. So keep that in mind. You might need some gloves or something to do that. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, you saw when you put it for packaging, you can fold these flat and you can just store all this stuff in here. I guess if you want, you can actually keep the cardboard box and you can put them all in there with the cardboard box, so it's not just sitting in there rolling around. So you can get the box. Okay, you can put that in there. Then you can pull these out. Oops. I guess you put those tube thingies in there and you put this in here. Just like that. Okay, I guess you put those in there. And then, after you got that, obviously, again, you can lift that little tray in there out. But if you're closing this, you can fold the leg in like this. Oops. Oh, this is kind of dangerous. So you can fold the legs up into underneath. So you can fold it like this. Alright, and then you have these straps to carry the entire thing, just like that. So, not bad. Alright. I don't know about these dents here, but what can you do other than ordering another one and returning this one? But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you want to find these, I think there's a link on Amazon. I can find it. I got it on Wayfair. It was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Alright, so I removed this metal plate. It had, it was a little bit dented this way, and then it had a pretty big dent there. I kind of bent it out a little bit. It's really hard to bend that out because it's like, yeah. But I bent it back a little bit as much as I could. Basically, I took like a flat screwdriver bit like this, and then I used a rubber mallet to hit the back of my hammer to flatten that against like some popsicle sticks and a vinyl wooden floor. Alright, and here you can see what it looks like in here. Very simple design. 2 motors here, and then you have that USB thing going in to power. So the USB goes into that, positive and negative. Then a wire goes there to the positive and negative there. Technically, it doesn't need to run both motors if you're doing it all on one side. Unless you have multiple people setting up the skewers on opposite sides of the table, you technically only need to do like one side. So they made it a little more complicated than it needed to be. Anyways, we can put this back on. It's still a little bit bent here, but not too bad. I guess I could technically ask them if they can ship me just this metal piece here, and that will help, or that will fix that and it will look perfectly fine. One other thing I noticed is these, they picture it as having extendable feet, but this is as high as it goes. This is not, I don't think it's even 2 feet tall. Maybe with this on top it's close to 2 feet, but yeah, it's not even 2 feet tall. I don't think that's even 2 feet. This is what, 6, maybe 12, 18. Yeah, it's probably like close to 2 feet with everything on top, which you can't use that as a standing grill, so you'll have to be like sitting on the ground doing this, or I don't know what. If you put this on a table like this, then it's too high. So I don't know. You'll need like a short table, or yeah. All right. And I will show a translated version of the booklet now. So if you want to see all the instructions and the optional attachments, I'm not sure where you would even get or order the optional attachments from. But yeah, I'll show a translated version of the instruction manual. All right. I'll see you guys. Bye. Here it is translated. Just pause and read. Alright, so I had to fix this as well. So these were a little loose. So I used pliers to hold the little bolts or nuts there. And then I tightened it a little bit. It has a little dimple here that sticks out that's supposed to help hold it up. But yeah, it was too loose before and then it was just falling out. So there you go. Now it works properly. And we got this here. Okay. They do tell you to like grease the little gear things in here once in a while. But yeah, so there we go. We got that in. And I think everything is good now. We do have this slight dent there, but I don't know. It is what it is. Again, I could just ask the seller, see if they can just send this metal plate. And then all that's left is basically putting those 2 screws back in. So there's one here, and then there's one on this side. If you look, they have the USB port here. In the manual, it says there's like a switch or something on the other side, but there's no switch. So all it is that, all right? All the electronics is one motor here, and the USB port. So turning it on, turning it off is all controlled by the USB power source. Basically turning that on, turning that off, and whatnot. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Again, I'm just gonna basically screw this thing back together, and that's pretty much it. Again, I'll show you the instruction manual. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Yeah, I think this needs to be peeled off because the grill will be too close and it's gonna burn it. They actually show this picture here, but I don't know how you're gonna... It's not easy to peel this stuff off. Okay, there we go. So we got it. There we go. Okay. I guess once you get started, you can kind of peel it easier. And then we just pull this all off here. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure why they put this stuff here. Why didn't they just ship it without it? But I don't know. Okay, sorry for missing this step earlier. Peel that all off. Can probably take out the screws to make it easier to do, but there we go. Peel this off, and oh, I should probably take this cover thing back off to make it easier to peel this stuff out. So I guess let me do that real quick and I'll be back. Okay, took off those screws and now we can peel this all the way out from underneath here. Okay, and same thing with this one. It actually wraps all the way up here. Interesting. So we can peel all of this out. I don't know why it's all burnt there, but alright. Peel all this off. Oops. This stuff kind of tears. Alright. Go underneath as well, and oops. Tear this off completely. Alright, so there we go. All that, oops, there's still some here. Tear all that. It's hard to do this while recording. Okay, so there we go. We got all that plastic protective wrappy stuff off. Put that in the box. Alright. I don't want styrofoam in there. You can actually see how they put the screws. Alright. So this thing just goes back on here. And it's kind of silly. They use like self-tapping screws, which means they kind of like drill into the metal. You can see it has like the drill bit end at the end of these screws. But basically just get that in. Okay. Do that for all 3. And that's pretty much it. So if you need to work on it for some reason, if the wires in there get burnt or something, I don't know, and you can repair or replace them. Okay, if you want, you can even put thicker wires. Alright, then you got the last screw here. Oh, this one's a little tricky. You kind of hold it down and then get that in there. It's hard to do this with one hand, but there we go. Alright, and that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Alright, so I put a bunch of crumpled papers under there, stacked all the bricks like that. We're gonna see if we can light it without using lighter fluid. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. You can see under here, you have access to there, and I'm gonna use the lighter and see if I can light it up. Oh, it's a little bit difficult to get in there. I might have to light a piece of paper and then shove it in there, because it's hard to reach in. Oh, I think it's working now. Maybe, kind of. Here we go. Get the fire going. And we'll see what happens. As it burns, I'm gonna have to shove more paper in there. We'll see what happens. And this metal tray is gonna fall down because right now it's resting on top of all of the crushed paper. So let me light up more of the paper and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I had to light some papers on fire and then shove them under there to get the fire going. And I guess we'll see. I'm gonna have to like hold this tray up a little bit while it's like lighting. Alright, so I'm gonna just keep lighting this stuff and get the charcoal going, and then I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Alright, so it didn't work too well doing that, so I basically started using the charcoal chimney. We'll get a bunch of charcoal going and we'll pour it in. Alright, you can see it's starting to burn. That's already a little bit hot, so I'm gonna start putting the kebabs on. Alright, we got it now with the power source, rotating it. These charcoals are getting all flamed up, so I should be able to pour them in really soon. But let's let this go a little bit. And oh yeah, okay, the charcoals now are on fire, so we can actually pour them in. Woo. These are burning hot charcoals now. Get some over there. Okay, I might have made too much charcoal now. Let me move this kebab where it's actually burning. And let's start loading it up. Alright, I'm gonna load it up and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we got several kebabs going. We're just gonna let them cook up. And that's pretty much it. It looks like it's working well. Alright, see you guys later. Alright, put a bunch more on. You can see them going. I accidentally put too much charcoal there, so I can't put them there, but yeah, looks like it's good. Alright, I got a few things of chicken on there, but the chicken ones, I just used normal skewers because I ran out of the other ones. So I'm going to have to manually turn those, but these are smaller pieces of meat, so I can actually put them here. But yeah, looks like it's good.